Okay guys, let's get down to the nitty gritty of this video. Etsy SEO. Hello my lovelies, welcome to another studio vlog. My name's Sophie and I run the small business Sophie in Somerset. Clues in the name. I'm based in the southwest of England and I'm a traditional artist. I turn my art into stationery products like prints, bookmarks, stickers, and from day one I've been recording my journey here on YouTube. I just wanted to keep it real and all the kind of highs and lows of running a small business whilst being mum to a 1-year-old. I started this business whilst on leave from work as a kind of way of keeping my mind going whilst I was at home and keeping a sense of my identity. I think that's really important when you become a mum. Anyway, I digress. I've been sharing it all for you. I've started this business on a very small budget. I don't have any of the fancy equipment that maybe you see on other vlogs. And I wanted to keep it real with you guys. So the journey continues. So today, we are now a year into running the business now, and we're starting to get a bit more technical, which is not my forte, but we're going to be looking at SEO, search engine optimization, specifically for Etsy, which is the platform that I currently use. My goal is to move to Shopify at some point, but I need to work out how I can get the traffic there. But I digress. Today we are looking at Etsy SEO. Well, later on we will be. So if you're interested, if you're another small business on Etsy, I've picked up some great tips. I'm part of the Emily Harvey's Patreon community, and there have been some great Zoom calls that I've been part of, and her back catalogue I've gone through. I've sifted through it, everything to do with Etsy, and I've compiled it into some steps that I think I can take to improve my Etsy small business. And we're going to do it today together, and then over the next coming vlogs in the next coming months, I'm going to record to see if it's made any difference. So I'll put the hard work in. If I get results, you can do the same. Sound like a plan? Now I'm on my way out now, so I'm going to take you with me. I'm going to get a haircut, just a small little trim, so it won't look much difference. Whilst I'm in the hairdressers, my husband is taking little man to the park. Then I'm going to meet up with them and we're going to go and do some sculpture work. So here in my hometown, we have an eco arts festival that's just started. And part of the festival this summer, we are doing a bugs and grubs trail. It's to raise awareness of the mini beasts in our local community and how we can protect their environment. And we're making sculptures at least 2 meters high of each mini beast, a variety of them that's going to be dotted around for you to find as a part of like a walking trail. And we're using only recycled and reclaimed materials. So I'm going to take you along. I'm not sure how much I'm going to be able to film because my little boy's going to be there and there's going to be other people and I don't want to get them on camera. But I'll hopefully get at least a couple of clips. And then when we come back, we are going to be trying out this little machine. Now, like I said, I don't have much money or spare money. So I haven't got a Cricut or a portrait or a silhouette, anything like that. But I found this in my parents' attic that I got given secondhand many years ago, never tried it out, never used it. And we're going to have a go this afternoon together. So this morning we're going to head on out and I will talk to you again when we're back, probably about 2 o'clock this afternoon when little man is asleep and we've had lunch, and we will get going on some SEO and hopefully firing up this bad boy.
Our hearts beat to the city streets, we began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals, they take us higher. The night's young and it's just begun as she puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just 2 hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top.
Okay, so we're back. Hair has been trimmed. Doesn't look that much different. Have to keep it quite long. I'm a mum, needs to be pulled up most of the time because I have a baby that likes to pull hair. Anyway, I digress. hopefully I managed to get a couple of shots. I haven't looked back very much about the mini beasts. I was on antennae duty for I think it was a brimstone butterfly. It was just so much fun, and so there was so much creativity going on. I don't know much about butterflies, but the little spout they use in order to eat and drink, I guess, somebody was making that out of a lamp, like an old lamp. It was amazing, the materials they were using. I used a cable, so I cut off like the plug ends, and then I used actually like aluminium pie dishes, kind of scrunched them up for the little bobbly bits on the antennae. Somebody's going to comment down below with all the anatomy of a butterfly. I'm going to feel really stupid, but please do, to educate me. And then I put some black fabric over the top, and then I rolled black wool around it. So that was our contribution. It was great fun. However, we are back. It is now about 2:15, and we have a packed to-do list. My bullet journal is currently over there. I've got a little to-do list, so I will share that on the screen in a minute. But the first thing I want to get going with is, ironically, not on a to-do list. Typical Sophie, starting at something that's not even on the to-do list. I probably have overestimated again on the to-do list anyway, so we're not going to get through it all. But this little guy is something called a Cuttlebug, another bug. It is a die cut machine. Now, if you're a crafter, you've probably seen this before a long time ago. I'm pretty sure this is like the Cricut's granddad. It is not electric at all using this handle here. So it's manpower. It's almost like, back in the old days where you used to use mangles to dry clothes. It's the same kind of format, but it's a die cut machine. And I was given this probably like something scary like 10 years ago, almost 10 years ago, from a colleague, and it was secondhand then. And you can see all the plates that she's given me as well have all been used for so many years. Anyway, so I got given it. I never used it. And then when I left home, I left it at my parents' house, and they put it up in the attic. And they were having to sort out recently. And they're like, oh, we've got this die cut machine. I was like, I now make die cut stickers, and I outsource them. And they're amazing quality. I'm not going to stop outsourcing. But some stickers, especially like freebie stickers and things, and sticker packs, I do make in-house, but I cut them by hand. What if I could use this? So we are going to experiment. I don't even know if it works. It's been in the attic for so many years. But let's have a look. I have got the instruction booklet somewhere, so we need to read that, because it's got all these different plates and I don't know what to do. And it has some metal dies, I think they're called, already come with it. But if it works, I can look at buying some other ones, because I want some just normal circle ones, I think. Anyway, we'll have a look. We'll fire this one up first and see where we go. And then we're going to go over to the computer and look at SEO. I'll go through all the notes I took from Emily Harvey. Don't think we're going to get through everything today, but let's do the fun stuff first. The sensible thing would be to do the SEO first, but I'm not sensible, so let's do the exciting thing first. works. This is just normal printer paper, quite thin, but I just wanted to make sure that it actually worked because, like I said, this thing has been up in the attic in my parents' house for so long, and it was secondhand when I got it anyway. So I didn't know whether or not it would work, and it did. And I especially love these little doilies. So I've now punched out the little holes. Look how pretty they are. And I've got a bigger one as well. I only used the two smallest, or I actually have a couple more. Well, 3 more. So I've only just used the 2 smallest ones for these ones, but I've got 3 more other ones. I mean, that would be a pretty big sticker, but the theory works. So now I want to use some designs that I've already got on my computer or mock up some and print them onto sticker paper. I'm going to use 2 different types of sticker papers. So I'm going to use my vinyl sticker paper, which is the one I hope it works on, because I really want to be selling vinyl stickers to people so that they can be just more durable and be used on more things because they're waterproof. And I'm also going to use it on my other sticker paper because, worst case, if the vinyl doesn't work, if I can use it on my normal sticker paper, so the one that would be suitable kind of for journaling and scrapbooking kind of things, at least it's something I can offer. So stage 1 has worked. So far, so good. Let's do up some designs, print them off, and have a go with the sticker paper to see if it can handle sticker paper.
At 29 and I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set the rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day again. Life lessons come 1 in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. I sit here looking for an answer. Maybe the biggest question was in the last chapter. You gave me the soul I have today. Without you I never could have moved away. But now I see what you teach. I do believe I always should have stayed. Yeah. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you.
Okay, so we have some successful die cut stickers. So this one here is my favourite. This is in my reading era, and this worked on both the vinyl paper and the normal sticker paper. When I'm talking about these sticker papers, let me actually show you the ones that I mean. So the vinyl one is this printable vinyl from Amazon. Printable vinyl stickers. A4 vinyl stickers. It doesn't say the GSM, but it's like the cheapest one that you can get on Amazon, so you'll find it easy. And then this one, the normal sticker paper, is this one. It's matte white paper, 80 GSM. So when I'm talking about sticker papers, these are the ones I'm on about. So the reading era one, that worked in both the sticker papers, and I think this design suits this like shape. So this one will be coming in the summer shop update. I'm really pleased with how that turned out. Now with these ones, I think they're beautiful, like the doily shape. So I punched out all those holes there. Absolutely beautiful. But these only worked, it didn't like the vinyl paper. I think it's because it's quite intricate. So vinyl paper didn't work, but the normal sticker paper did. The downside is with this one, I think this is just my design, the writing's not very clear on this one, so I wouldn't be happy to sell that one. However, on this one, it's an Oscar Wilde quote: "With freedom, books, flowers, and the moon, who could not be happy?" Very, very true. And it's like a flower vase that, for one of my sketchbooks that I've used on this one. I am quite happy with this one. So this may be coming in the shop update. This shape definitely will. So I'm definitely going to use it on something else. But I am just going to have to advertise it's not on vinyl sticker. It's just a normal sticker. So it's not waterproof. But it might be good for sticker packs. And if I can find a different design, probably nothing with writing on, because I have to shrink it quite small. But I think they're really pretty. I'm quite happy with those. And then the last one was, I tried out the rectangle one for the first time. So this is just this rectangle metal one here. Now this did work on both the sticker papers again. And I thought it's quite cute. This might be quite cool on a bookmark. I've got my acrylic bookmarks, which I have a plan for, but that's going to be the next vlog. I have something quite exciting planned for these. But I was thinking, this is a little bit long, so I would have to trim off the edge. But this might be a good way of designing these ones. So I'm probably not going to use this leopard design, even though I think it's quite cute. But now I know that it kind of works for this. This will be my next plan. And basically, I'm not going to tell you too much. It's going to be the next one, but I'm not going to be using these tassels. I'm going to be doing a different type of embellishment that's going to be going onto these. Reading era might give you a bit of a clue. Who is somebody else has been using the term era lately, and what is synonymous with their concerts and things. Might give you a clue what I'm going to be doing that one, but that's the next vlog. So basically, I'm really happy with how that's all turned out. It has took a bit longer than I first anticipated. Typical me. On my to-do list, what was the thing that wasn't technically on the to-do list? Doing the die cut. And what is the first thing I've done? The die cut. So what we're going to do now is we're going to look at Etsy. The stock photos and videos might have to wait until another time. Let's turn you around. Let's go on to Etsy and see what we can do there, and we'll see how far we get with the rest of the afternoon, because time is running away with me. Okay guys, let's get down to the nitty gritty of this video. Etsy SEO. The number one thing I've learned is that Etsy SEO isn't necessarily in line or the same as Google SEO. Trying to get all these acronyms right, a bit tongue twistery, but basically the things that we may put in place to help, drive more traffic to our Etsy store, to get more sales, won't necessarily improve your searches on Google. So these tips are specifically for Etsy, and I don't know if any of this is going to work. So this is something that I've heard secondhand from guests that Emily has had on her Zoom calls to talk about Etsy SEO, and it's something I want to at least try out, because although this month has actually been quite good for digital downloads on my store, especially my Pentecost digital download has gone really well. In general, sales are slow, and I want to be doing what I can in order to help it, especially now we're a year into running this Etsy store, and I want to know that I'm doing all that I can. So I'm going to share with you roughly the main points that I took down from the Zoom calls, and then you would have seen it already from my to-do list anyway, the things that I want to focus on today. We're not going to get onto everything already because I've wasted far too much time on my die cut machine. So apologies for that. We knew this was going to happen, isn't it? I just procrastinate like a hero. But anyway, let's get on to the tips. So I'm just going to read out my notes. So Etsy tips. The number one thing was to update about section with how business can serve the customer and what value they will get from your purchase. So a lot of the time on your Etsy store, I don't know if you'll be able to see it here, there's an about section, and a lot of people put on there just about them, kind of like, I don't know, what could you say, my name's Sophie, I'm 33, I live in the southwest of England. I like reading and going for walks in the countryside. Use that as an example. But what we should be putting there is, why should somebody buy from you? Now, a lot of people use Etsy. The majority of the reason that they use it is to buy from people rather than mass corporates, big corporates that, you know, it's just another sale to them. Whereas, as we all know from all the memes, every small business owner does a happy dance every time they have an order. I certainly do. So this is why a lot of people do buy from Etsy anyway. But really writing down and nailing down why they should buy from you. What is it that makes you different? So I was thinking about, for me, a lot of people I see who make art and stationery products, they do it from digital drawings. Whereas all of my art comes from hand-drawn paintings and drawings. I'm a traditional artist. I then scan that work in and turn it into the stationery products. I think that's my USP, unique selling point. Another acronym for you. So that's something that I need to put down in my about page. That is what makes me different. So celebrate your differences. Check that you completed 100% of your shop policies. So as you go down, it'll have shop policies. So what's your returns policy, shipping, all these, like shipping times, all these kind of things. There is evidence to prove that if you don't fill in 100% of those boxes, the Etsy algorithm doesn't like it, or it doesn't promote it as much. So I've been told. So I need to make sure that I've done 100% of those. I wanted to update the banner. So they said, view your page as a shop window. So somebody is coming to browse in your shop. We know window dressing is so important when it comes to shop displays, physical shops. So your kind of banner is the shop window. So I do have pictures on my banner of, there was predominantly stickers, and underneath I have artist stationery shop, prints, bookmarks, stickers, mystery bags, downloads. So actually I don't think I'm doing too badly, but there are a couple things that I want to change in my shop, which I'll talk about in a second, and I should be advertising that on the banner. Previously I did do seasonal banners, but I didn't like how it looked. So you could have seasonal banners, or if you're having a new shop promotion, advertise that. But for me, I liked it to be a bit more cohesive, so I didn't think it looked right for my shop. But I do need to put maybe a few more adverts on my banner to kind of say what it is, and to encourage people to scroll down. And then we need to convert that scrolling to buying. So the other main one is, on your listings, you have 10 photo slots to fill all of those 10 photo slots. Now, it may be that you don't, maybe you think 10 is excessive for a particular image. I did, which is why I haven't filled in all of my slots, because I just feel like there's only so many pictures I can take of a sticker. So the tips were to do it close up, in a particular angle, in use, so you could have it on a water bottle or a laptop to show how you could use it. And if you feel like you've covered all different angles, all different close up, far away, all different perspectives, they said that you could also use kind of graphics on the additional photos, so like to advertise. So there might be a graphic saying, I'm on YouTube, come and watch my studio vlogs, come and watch how I created this product. Or it might be like, have you seen that I also offer this product in a bookmark? Now, I do have images of the designs over multiple products, if that's what it is, but maybe actually spelling it out to people, please go and have a look. So there's lots of different things that you can do, but they said make sure you use all of those 10 image slots. The other thing you can do is by adding videos. And I have got a few videos on my shop, specifically if it's a holographic or a glitter sticker, because that's really hard to photograph. So I've like shown it kind of glinting in the light. But I need to do videos of every single product, and I am going to do that. So that's going to be a big job. I need to do a stock count anyway. It's on the to-do list. Don't know if we'll get around to it today. But my aim is to have a video of every single product to upload. And I think that will help as well, hopefully. So they also said about using a greater variety of keyword tags. Now, you might be like me, and if you have multiple products, you tend to either copy the listing to save writing it out again, because doing listings on Etsy takes ages. But their point was, and I can see their point, if you use the same tags on every single listing, you're competing with yourself and you're limiting the amount of reach. Whereas if you use different tags, because obviously there's only a set amount of tags you can use, if you use different tags, you stand a greater probability of reaching someone, which makes sense. And if you're looking for kind of tags or keywords, their recommended page is eRank. Now, it's not something I'm going to do today, because you do have to pay for it. They say, just pay once, get your money's worth, then cancel it. I don't think it's very much, but I'm going to leave it today. But it's something I need to consider for the future. What I tend to do is look on similar listings and see what tags they use, and get inspiration from there. Because sometimes when you're sat there, it's really hard. Again, it's a vinyl sticker. How many ways can you say vinyl, flower, die cut sticker, yellow, botanical, plant lover, like anything? Like, you kind of go down a little bit of a rabbit hole, and it's hard. So I would recommend looking at other people's listings for advice as well. But the main one we're going to be looking at today is consider upping some of your prices. This sounds counterproductive, but consider upping some of your prices in order to include free shipping. Because if you have free shipping, even if it's just for your own country, on Etsy, it will show up as free shipping. And that's the kind of thing you want to be putting on your banner, free UK shipping. Now, obviously that is a risk, because as a small business, you need to cover your postage. So therefore you're going to have to, so it's postage included. So instead of saying free shipping, you should really be saying postage included. So my sticker, yes, it might be a little bit more expensive than so-and-so sticker, but mine includes shipping. There's not another bill to pay on top of it. And that might be the thing stopping somebody. So it's something I want to look at least trial. And some might say, yeah, but you're now making it even worse for international shipping. Now, at the moment, I don't currently offer shipping to anyone outside the UK. This is something else I want to change as well, because recently my last 2 purchases for one of my digital downloads was somebody from Germany and somebody from the US. So I know that my products on Etsy are reaching these people, but they are unable to purchase my physical products. So, but obviously free UK shipping isn't going to help them. But what it does do is I will then take that price, that postage price, off of their international shipping. Does that make sense? So I've upped so a sticker might be, I don't know, £1, right? I might put it up to £2 free UK shipping. Well, if the international shipping was £4, it's now going to be £2, because that £2 already been allocated, or £1. I'm confusing myself. Anyway, main thing is I don't offer international shipping anyway at the moment. So it's going to be a bonus anyway for anyone international who wants to buy physical products from me, because you can't do it at the moment anyway. But I'm hopefully going to introduce it today, and I'm going to take into account the money that I've already put onto my other products and take that off the shipping. I'm hoping that makes sense. I'm not going to re-film this little clip just to reword it and probably say it exactly the same way. If you don't understand, please leave a comment and I'll try and explain it another way. But basically, I want to make it fair for everyone. So international people are not going to pay extra. Actually, you'll get a better deal than if I had just put international shipping on now and not adjusted my other prices, because it would have been £4, but now it's probably going to be about £2. So I digress. So I'm going to offer free UK shipping, and I'm going to try and introduce international shipping. I need to have a look at Etsy because I don't know how this works. I don't know if you have to put in each individual country or not. I'm going to share that with you as we're going to do it, so that you can learn from me. But we're going to have a look together now, and we're going to do that, and then we're going to do a new banner, and we're going to put on the banner, we're going to say free UK shipping, and we're going to put international orders. The other points were add instruction graphics to digital downloads. I haven't had any problems with digital downloads. Nobody's asked how do I do that, but it's another thing to put on those photos, so we can do that. That's absolutely fine. And then turn off-site Etsy ads. This is a little thing you need to go in your settings to make sure it's turned off, and it makes the algorithm happy. And if it makes the algorithm happy, I'm happy, because it means hopefully I get more sales. Anyway, I've been rabbiting on for long enough. Those were my notes. So on my to-do list, what was top of it? Stock count. We haven't done that. We're not going to do that today. But once I've done it, I'm going to update it on Etsy. Video all the products for Etsy. It's on my to-do list. Are we going to do that today? No. But we will, and we will put it on Etsy. But what we are going to do is we're going to look at shipping together. We're going to do a new banner together. And then we're hopefully going to look at some graphic bits. So we're going to do that now, and I'm going to share it with you. And I'm going to record over the next coming videos, next coming vlogs. I'm going to share if this has made any difference. This is a little experiment. So is it worth you doing that? I'm going to let you know. there we are, guys. That's the end of another vlog. It is now 5 p.m. I'm going to head downstairs, make some tea, and spend some time with my boys before bedtime. Thank you for joining me for another day in the life. I'm sorry that yet again we have not completed everything on my to-do list. I think this is going to be a recurring theme because I'm not that, I overestimate. I overestimate how much I can get done in the amount of time. My husband always says it. He's too far the other way. he leaves far too much time. Anyway, I digress. Thank you for spending the day with me. Hopefully those SEO tips are helpful. I hope so. Like I said, I'm going to share with you what the results are. So we'll see if they're helpful, if they're useful, and if they work. As always, I'm going to be completely transparent. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for trying out the die cut machine. If you see these like going cheap anywhere, because I reckon they would be pretty cheap now, grab yourself one because they totally are worth it. I've got some really cute stickers. I'm going to be using them predominantly, I think, for my sticker packs for the coming summer shop update, which will be the next studio vlog. We are making a bookish summer shop update in the studio vlog, if I can get my teeth out. It's been a long day. So we are going to be doing that together next time. We're going to be making sticker packs. We're going to be making bookmarks with some fancy beaded accessories. We are going to be making some original art in order to turn into those stickers and prints and bookmarks. Lots to stay tuned for. There's also going to be, if you're into bookish things, there's going to be another book vlog coming out next month as well. I do those every couple of months, shows what I'm reading. If you have watched my previous book vlogs, you'll probably know the books that the summer shop update is going to be revolve around. I mean, we know it's going to be Magnolia Parks. If you've watched that, you know it's a 5-star read. It's going to be in my summer shop update. Anyway, I talked long enough. Have a lovely rest of your day wherever you are, and I will see you next time. God bless. Love you. Bye.